A very good morning to each of you gathered here today. Thank you for being part of the inauguration of the Times Property Hyderabad Expo. On behalf of the Times of India Group, a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Chief Secretary, Government of Telangana, Mr. Somesh Kumar. Thank you, sir, for being part of us. We thank our sponsors and Mr. Venkat Ravi from Aparna Constructions. We thank our Srinivas Reddy. Thank you for coming here, Srinivas, from Rajapushpa Developers, and Mr. Ashwin Shukla from, he's the Chief Marketing Officer for Jay Berry Constructions. Today we have 41 participating developers here, and it's quite a, I would say, array of developers and choices that people have for participants and people who come here, all residents of Hyderabad, to be part of this and have options of property. We have, the Times Group has taken a lot of effort in our initiatives to make our clients happy and to see the objectives are met. Part of this, we have taken a lot of trouble with our teams to look at print and been quite liberal in the advertising for this expo to see that it's successful, look at radio, television, and whatever we can do in terms of SMSs, etc., to see that we bring in the crowds for an event like this. As the national head for real estate, I constantly monitor sales and not only sales, but even in terms of the launches for each city and how they are doing. So I'll just share with you some good news for this particular year, which is 2022, and how we're doing. The first one is in Q3. Q3, that is July to September, mainly real estate and flats sold are mainly concentrated in the top 7 cities of India. These top 7 cities of India pretty much comprise all of it. And just to tell you, all of you, that since 2018, right, since 2018, the Q3 has been the highest only for this particular 2022. So from 2018 up to now, highest number of launches have happened in 2022 in July to September. That's one. And among the top 7 cities, there are 2 cities which stand out in terms of launches. Those 2 cities, one is a large city and one is the upcoming city. That's Bombay and Hyderabad. So, put all of your hands together to say that Hyderabad is among the top 2 cities which has gone ahead of Delhi, Chennai, Bangalore for a particular quarter, right? And they compromise 55%. Bombay and Hyderabad compromise 55% of the launches. From there, Hyderabad is not far behind in terms of sales, because I'm sure a lot of people say these are launches, but what about sales? Are sales really happening? The figure that I have based on analysis, etc., is sales is about 11,500 for Q3 for Hyderabad, which is not very bad. And I think so with different things that developers are doing here. I've been meeting developers yesterday as well, where they're talking about sustainability. They're looking at a lot of amenities. They're looking at something very unique in terms of even RWs and seeing that there's an income for RWS so that the residents have lesser maintenance to spend, right? So these things developers in Hyderabad are doing, which are very, very innovative. And I really thank them for, that's why Hyderabad sales are going up. Just to give you some national perspective of how we are doing in real estate nationally right now, the last great number of units that were sold in a particular year was in 2014, and that figure was 3.43 lakh units in the top 7 cities. Good news for this year, 2022, among the top 7 cities is by September, that is Jan to September, we have done about 2.7 lakh units have been sold. So after 2014, the estimate is that in this year, 2022, 3.6 lakh units across the country, across top 7 cities will be sold in 2022. So it's all good well for us. We just want developers to ride that wave and actually build your profits while benefiting customers. 2 headwinds are there, and one of the expos I came last year, I was talking about how interest rates were low. That headwind has turned opposite to us for today, and today interest rates are growing up. So the RBI and a lot of banks have increased interest rates 3 times over. 3 different price changes have happened in the last 1 year, and that is a headwind, I would say. The other headwind is a good one for developers, slightly not so good for buyers, which is property prices are increasing. I've been monitoring property prices increasing across each city. The average is about 4 to 7%, but 2 cities, the property prices are increasing far higher. One is Hyderabad, and property prices are growing up. The other one is Gurgaon, and I'll just give you a figure for Gurgaon. Gurgaon, we have seen within 1 year's time, property prices have grown from 20 to 25%. Now, these are, I would say, positive things to show that actually real estate is going up. But the other one is there are two good things, may I say today, that are also in favor of real estate. One is the pandemic has taught us that there's nothing else better than a large home, a better home, and people have got to know that. The second one is people are seeing it slowly back to that real estate can be an investment class, an investment asset class. And therefore, compared to equity, mutual funds, people talk about the US, there might be a recession now. We don't know. But people are understanding that real estate is the place to be. Before I sign off, I'd like to thank our chief guest again, our prime sponsors, and all participating developers today for making this, I would say in terms of participation is a success. We're looking forward to traffic of people coming in to be a success. I'd like to thank our team and my team here, which is Preeti Parushuri, Vijay Banot, and Abhishek Singh, for doing a fabulous job of getting all of participating developers and being part of us. I'd like to thank Pavan and his team for being here and being our backing from Brand Estate. Thank you, Pavan. No event or initiative is possible without the complete organizing of people who organize events like this. And that's why I thank Vinny. Thank you, Vinny. Megha, Satish, Rajit, Irfan, Trapti. If I'm missing someone, please tell me. But I thought it's important to thank all of you. It takes teamwork from the Times of India, from developers, from the government to come together to have an event which is as successful as this. We look forward to the next 2 days being really good. Hopefully, we've done all the best that we could do in terms of media, in terms of organizing this. And we just hope it goes very well for all of us. So thank you. Jai Hind.